How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of The Binding of Isaac Repentance. What are we gonna do today? Honestly, let's crack out a challenge run. I've been feeling it. What would be a good challenge for us to do? Let's do, maybe, perhaps... let's give Bloody Mary a couple shots. Maybe we can get it knocked out. If I remember correctly, there's not even anything fantastic that we get out of it. But, you know, might as well go ahead and try to knock out some of these more difficult challenges. I hope everyone's doing good, having a good whatever time it is. And unfortunate take damage already, but we'll be good. Starting off with a XL floor is actually not terrible, because that means technically we are getting another floor done faster. The premise of this run being that we cannot get spirit hearts for the purposes of, you know, staying alive. We've got to deal with the fact that we are playing as Bethany, and spirit hearts just help us to charge more stuff, which is, you know, it's cool. Bethany's sick. We unfortunately don't start with the book, the Bethany book, the bookathy, but that's fine. We'll just have to do our best to not take any damage. It's just, woo, it's just that simple. And we'll crack this one out, no issues. It's been a busy week. For those of you who are unaware, it says a new game that's came out recently, a tabletop game called Shatterpoint. I don't know how many Star Wars fans there are out there. I mean, personally, myself, you know, I'm not crazy for Star Wars or anything, but it's pretty fun. Be picking up a shift on Saturday so that we can do some demos for it. You know, tabletop is neat and all. Big, you know, it's fun if you can find the right thing for it, but honestly, it's a lot of time. It's a lot of time, both like preemptively and while you're doing it, because, you know, you gotta get the models, you know, there's some money, and you gotta paint them, and then that's money and time, and then after that you actually have to sit down and play the game. And oh boy, some of those tabletop games can be pretty extensive. I think the last time that I gave 40K a try, we did one full point game, and it was like 4 hours. To be fair, I was still kind of learning, but still, it was rough. Now I don't remember if Bloody Mary gives me item rooms. It's possible that it does, but I can't remember off the top of my head. It's good that we got the sun card. You know, I totally just like biffed it on the sun card. I didn't say anything about it, but that is going to heal us up to full on the next floor in theory, which will at least give us another floor of not really having to worry about instantly dying, which is pretty sick. Crack that out. That's Mom's coin purse. That's an epic item. It's definitely going to give us some good pills, I'm sure, with our 0 luck. Speed down, not great. Bombs are key, is whatever. I can see forever, it's pretty cool. And the poopy pill. You know, sometimes you just gotta get hit with the poopy pill. Alright, well, we got the super secret room here. Oh! I don't know why I took that. Oops. I should have left that there. That's fine, though. I'm sure we'll get to the next floor without any concerns. Honestly, I'm gonna just make the assumption that there are no item rooms. I mean, I guess I could look it up, but that's a lot of work. Uh-oh. A explodey pin, one that shoots shots and bombs. I always forget that normal pin has the little 4-way shot afterwards. And on top of that, weirdly enough, I'm not used to not having the pin with the steel chair mod installed, just because it's, you know, it's great. Makes all the pin variants pretty gnarly. Let's go ahead and crack that. Okay, so we did in fact make the right decision. No secret room. Wow, we are speedy right now. Does the sacrificial whatever, does that also give us speed boost whenever we take more hits? It's kind of neat. Still kind of bad, but kind of neat. It might be cool for us to see if we can get a the Isaac's jar, not of tears but of hearts, because then in conjunction with our heart trinket we'd be able to just get some leftover health on each floor and bring it to the next floor, which, not gonna lie, would make this run a lot easier. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. We've got 8 cents. We're almost making it there. Ooh, almost ran back into it. I'm always trying to be careful with these, because when they explode into 4 shots, I'm not trying to get peppered by any of them. Oh, 3 cents. How generous. And we got a key, so now we can go to the shop. What a play. Honestly, you know, this feels pretty good. It's a good start to the, yeah, they're just gonna go ahead and preemptively do this. I don't like messing with the worm rooms. Oh. Alright. 78% chance of a, deal with the angel right now. If we get Breath of Life and, if we get Breath of Life and time it properly, we can actually avoid getting hit at the start of each floor. Which, to be fair, would also mean that we don't get the buff from it, but we do get to live a little bit longer. Mama Mega, huh? I mean, I like Mama Mega. It's a good item. I don't think it really means much for us here, but I think the way I ended up winning the last time through Bloody Mary was I had Gnawed Leaf at some point, and I'm not sure where I got it. But I got Gnawed Leaf, and I would just be still at the start of each floor, and I wouldn't take the damage. Which, you know, I'm just saying, if there was a run to get Gnawed Leaf, this run would probably be it. An epic Gnawed Leaf type beat. I still don't understand why these mushrooms have so much health. That's fine, at least he waited to pop off shots. Alright, Rag Mega. I should probably be more familiar with the names of the bosses. I had no idea this dude was called Rag Mega, but it does make sense. He is just a big rag man. I mean, you could have called him the Duke of Rags. I would have also been sick with a Duke of Rags name. Okay. Rag Mega, it is time for you to go. It is also time for your pets to go. Your little Ragman pets. Rag Mega, please. Well, not a fantastic chance for the angel, but it's always possible. I'm always a big fan of a boss that I just have to keep dodging circles and then eventually get a hit off. That's 1 point closer to us getting... 1 point closer to us getting to, Bun. You know, we get our 3rd syringe. It'd be kind of sick. I still don't know what Spun does off the top of my head. If somebody was to explain to me what Spun did and it wasn't actually what Spun did, I'd believe them. Because I have no clue what Spun does. But I would like a free item, though. 2 chests. I mean, we might as well open them. That's actually... actually 2 free items, which is, you know, pretty cool. If we weren't Bethany, that would be very rad, but I guess we'll just have a couple of Book of Belial charges on the next floor, yeah? I don't know what the odds are of getting an item from a golden chest, but I'd have to imagine with base luck, the odds of getting 2 items from 2 golden chests has gotta be pretty slim, right? You can come back up, no worries. But that's gonna be cool. That's a tears up and a range up, I think. So this one's a tears up for sure. Yoink, yoink. And this one's a tears up and a range up. Okay, all right. All right, we're feeling it. We're gonna keep the heart trinket for now. How close are we to getting to 1 billion cents? AKA 1,000 cents. We can't even donate on this one, can we? No, we can't. We'll buy a key and we'll keep going on down to the next floor, and then we will hopefully just not get hit within the first room or so and hope for the best. I mean, we're getting a lot of health, which means we're gonna get a lot of stats from taking this damage. Ouch. Well, a lot of stats, maybe a little much. Okay. Okay. We'll just use this in here. That's not a key, and that's a big room. So let's... Oh. Fast enemies are not good. Does that keep us from taking a hit? I'm gonna take it on the assumption that it does. And if it doesn't, then we were destined for being exploded anyway. Ooh. Just blow him up, please. Just get him out of here. I don't want him to lick my bee. Great name for an enemy, by the way. Good old bee lickers. All right, there's our health. That's what we needed. I don't think we need the boomerang. I mean, it's okay. You know, I'm not gonna sneeze at a boomerang if I get it on another run. However, this is not a run which I think it's going to help us too much. I mean, maybe. It does freeze enemies. Is it worth the 4 damage we miss out on Belial? Maybe not. Is it worth not having any use for the 12 spirit hearts? Again, also not too sure about that. But I mean, it's fun. We'll get a run which we can use it at some point, I'm sure. Okay. Bomb flies. And we're good here. Blow this up. Maybe we'll find some more red hearts. Now I feel a little bad about taking the white heart, because if we lose it, that's, you know, less health. But I think we'll be fine. We've got a pretty decent amount of health, and we're on the track for angel rooms. The chariot will let us be invincible on the start of the next floor if we can get enough health to put us back in good... Look at this play. Humongous. What a great use of a bomb. If we can get back in, you know, good standings with our health. Okay, well, there's the boss. We'll just take the Empress in here and then use it against the boss. It's Bombino, which sucks because he gets the goofy attack that it just sends rocks, and we almost ran into it. Okay, stay really far away from him. I don't even know what we got hit by there, but whatever. Another one of those whatever type beats. A little perturbed, but yeah, it's all good. I just maybe it shot up and then came back around. Maybe that's what happened. It didn't seem like that was the case, but you never know. No bombs left. Let's go see if we can get a little bit more health. I don't really want to go in there because it would cost us, but maybe there's something sick in here. Like spiders, honestly, spiders are kind of cool. It does get us closer to going and checking out the boss trap room, which I also don't really need to do, but anything is better than nothing, in theory. I don't really want to go on to the next floor with just a heart left, but we might. Okay, so there's a half heart. And then here's a bunch of other enemies. So we could go down to a heart. It would give us a little bit of money, right? And then we can go check out what's in the boss trap room. Hopefully it's a oh, I did not mean to do that. Okay, we're not even gonna get that penny. It's not relevant to us. Maybe the boss trap room's got a health up. If the boss trap room has a health up that also gives health, that is just bombs. That is just going to give us bombs, and we don't really need bombs that much. What was for sale in here? Anything worthwhile? Maybe this has some health in it. No, not quite. What was this one? Speed down. Let's Let's just take our bomb. We're gonna go and blow up the donation machine, and then we're gonna be on our way. I don't think we're gonna use the chariot to save this health. I think we'll just take it. Let's take this one on the chin. I mean, it's a heart and a half. It's almost worth saving, but not particularly. Yeah, I think we'll just take this one on the chin. Our stats aren't going to be fantastic on this next floor. But if something, you know, push comes to shove, we'll buckle and use the chariot. This is another XL floor. Okay. Okay, this, I'm just going to take damage in this floor, almost guaranteed. There it is. And we're on it. We're basically ahead of the game now. Now we got the poopy boys. All you gotta do is pay attention to their 8-way shots and not lob them into you, and you'll be fine. And hopefully we're gonna see the heart trinket kick into overtime, and we're gonna be golden. Now here's the real question. Uh-oh. Okay, we're gonna crack this. I wish that these runs would tell me what you got for finishing the challenge runs. I mean, they have to get done eventually, right? But the problem is some of these challenge runs are super not worth it in the grand scheme of things. Oh, dear. Super not worth it in the grand scheme of things because it's like, oh yeah, it's ultra hard mode. What's our reward for ultra hard mode? I think Samson starts with the stinking red patch or something. He starts with something that's not worth having to go through ultra hard mode, but you know, we'll do it at some point. I'm just hoping that Bloody Mary has some sort of benefit for us to do it that makes the game a little more in our favor, if you will. Okay. Another one of those rooms where we just have to stay across and not get blasted. All right, that dude lost his head. And then we're gonna do a little swing around here to better ourselves. I think we've really started, like, we're almost back into our prime of gameplay of learning how to dodge. You know, learning how to simply just not take damage. Of course, we're in the Viz zone now. Which is fine. We're good with Vizes. We haven't really gotten any heart drops, though, which is kind of wild. I mean, we got a lot of heart drops when we were at full health, which, you know, is pretty funny, I guess, but not necessarily useful. This was not a room that needed this, but that's okay. I got scared. I was concerned that there was going to be a bunch of stuff flying up from the ground, but we're good. We'll just keep on chugging. No pins here, just mom hands. And they're not even really the, like, really bad ones. Like the skeleton mom hands. Okay, there we go. Easy. This is an XL floor, so we're gonna be... No, thank you. We're gonna be exploring for a minute here. What a combination here of enemies. It's actually good that we blew that up where we did blow it up at, because that gives us a little more room to work with here. Glad that they only have so many times that they can just turn on you. See that big X right there? Wouldn't that be kind of sick if we had the shovel and we could open that right there? Absolutely gonna use a bomb for this red heart, and look at that. We got ourselves a dime. We can take that straight to the shop and buy like a gumball. 20 cents, that'll get us at least a gumball and a speed down pill. And then we'll be rolling. Then we'll be a lot closer to pretending like we're Maggie, who is my favorite character of all time. Okay, and then we're gonna reset the fires and go in here. I don't know if it actually resets the fires, but I don't like staying in the purple room for that long. Ah, son of a gun. They're so territorial. They have so much room that they can work with. That's alright. 45% chance is like a solid amount to get to our... No, thank you. To get to our angel chance. I mean, it's possible. We might instead just give all of our money to that judgment, just because he's got a good chance of giving us a health up. I don't know what the rate is, but it's like a pretty good one. Let's, yeah, I was gonna see if we can get that tinted rock there. The freebie tinted rock. I mean, we got 9 keys. And we got 2 hearts out of it. See, now we're cooking. Now everything else on the floor is gravy. As long as, we keep it, which we haven't done a very good job at. That's okay. I don't know why those guys with the eyes do a full heart instead of a half heart. Just the aspect of having an eyeball makes you so much more powerful. I mean, I guess. But I feel like it would have something to do with pathing. And the guys without eyeballs are, you know, they're working just fine. Bad trip. Okay, well, that's good news. In theory, a bad trip pill is good to know, because we can just get it and then get a full health on the next floor. Hopefully, I actually want there to be a bad trip pill in the shop. There's not. There is a thing that lets us just use money to deal damage, which could be good. The Hanged Man, this lets us fly. I don't know how especially relevant that would be. That's kind of a funny room. I sure am glad that these rooms connect back over again. XL floors always have such a weird generation. And there's another one of you. We're gonna blow this up right here. And then we're gonna give you some money. Hopefully you give us a health up. Little man, little judgment guy. Or red hearts, I mean. I don't really want that. TBH. Not quite interested. That is more blue hearts. That is a bomb, which we'll use to move this chest. And that is spiders. Okay, so in theory, if we get a sick spacebar item at any given point, we're gonna be loaded. We got 22 kind of extra-ish uses, 22 charges. We'll be good. A yum heart would be cool. Honestly, I'd rather not have a yum heart. What else would be really good? What would we even want? Because, like, Book of Revelation wouldn't matter. The Satanic Bible wouldn't matter. It would just be like, you know, losing charges for the sake of losing charges. We're gonna say the secret room's here. Dang it. Dang it, and also drats. I mean, I guess it could be here as well. I mean, we'll throw a bomb here. We're not using it for too much else. Alright. Unfortunate. Let's keep on chugging. I mean, like the unicorn horn? That'd be kind of cool. I would positively vibe with any sort of invincibility. Let me get rid of this fly. Not a big fan of the eternal fly. J chillin' here. Alright, Dingle Senior. I will have to escort you out of the building. Yeah, I hope at some point we get to run into the big turd guy. The really rare turd drop enemy that I can't remember his name of for some reason. Alright. What you got, boss? Loki. Yeah, you're done for, dude. Ouch. Ignore the damage that we took. And then also ignore these bomb flies. I'm sure they won't be an issue in the future. I don't know why Loki has just like a spike in his room. I don't know if there's any like thematic lore behind that. It does feel a tiny bit lazy. They're like, honestly, Loki doesn't really stand on his own. Let's just throw a spike in there. I mean, Duo Loki doesn't have a spike. It's just 2 Lokis. Even though it's technically like the same guy. And I don't think... Does Loki have a spike if you fight him in the womb? Or is he just J Loki? I mean, honestly, they should just make it to where he's rocking the pet Loki. Oh no. This is Mom. I seem to have forgotten that this was an XL floor. That's fine. We're good. Well, I didn't forget it was an XL floor. I forgot what XL floor it was. Let me rephrase. That's fine. We're good. We'll just... Ouch. Not get our angel deal. I mean, 15%'s, like, it's still an option. Could happen. We unfortunately did not grab the hermit that we had, because we could have used it to teleport out of here to do a little more finagling. But that's fine. I'm sure the womb will be full of nothing but welcoming figures and little to no peril. I mean, the mom fight wasn't a problem. We did take a little bit of damage, and unfortunately, without a guarantee of health, that damage does kind of hurt. But we'll be buffed up a little bit for the next floor. Negative's gonna give us a damage up. We'll just be on our way. Now that I think about it, the bum might have been good down here where money doesn't matter. Ouchies. Near full speed. Any room could decide our fate. Eeny, meeny, miny. Let's go this way. Okay. We're legends. We definitely did that on purpose. The Emperor challenged me. I mean, you know, it's Wrath. Wrath's not terrible. Pretty avoidable. I mean, I've played Bomberman before. I've played Bomber Grounds both in its infantile state and its new, really kind of gross state that's not fantastic. You know, I've gotten a few dubs. A little bit of the dub king when it comes to Bombermaning. Mr. Boom. I mean, it's damage. It's bombs. Maybe we could, yeah, I don't know what we could do with it. Little bit of a gross room, but that's fine. We'll just clear out a safe haven corner for us. And as long as we get the predictable guys out first in this scenario, we should be fine. All right. We have at least one hit in us. That's good. We're off to a good start. That's really just the crux of this. We do have to get all the way down to Satan, though. And, I mean, I'm a little concerned as our, you know, for our fate against the Mom's Heart fight, let alone Satan. Satan's gonna be a little bit of a tough sell. Because we're gonna have to... We're gonna have to roll down there with extra health to get the stats up. And then we're also going to have to get... Oh, Lord. And then we're also going to have to get health to fight him. Okay. Okay. We did it. We were fine. We trailed them all to a corner, and there were no problems. And look at that, we're doing alright on health. We could take at least 2 hits. Ugh. Okay. Now, what do we do about this? Yeah, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do there. I didn't know. He's got the same tier rate, right? I'm not sure what the right answer was. Get our rounds on. Still have at least 1 hit left in us before we meet our untimely fate. And by 1, I mean 3. Oh! What is this? What a bunch of malarkey. Was I just supposed to dodge in and out of them? Nah, that would have been gross. Never seen this room before. Interesting, but without flight, it does seem like kind of a problem. Butt penny? No thank you. Appreciate it. Big time, I really do. What are these guys called? Blast something? Yeah, I don't want to confuse them with everybody's favorite water Squirtle, but let's just call them like polyp dudes. Little jelly boys. AKA the easiest boss that you could possibly get down here, probably. I mean, I don't know. Fred is pretty easy. Fred is kind of like a meme boss. I mean, I'm sure that if I went and looked at the stats, there would be a time that I've died to Fred. But I can't imagine it's more than once. Because Fred's a pretty easy sell. Was half tempted to go pick up the butt penny just so I could, you know, pick up that penny and make a fart noise. Feel like in the womb you need anything you can get for the purposes of morale. Alright. Skolex. I'm okay with a Skolex fight. I'm certainly fine with a Skolex fight when we are not, like, super desperate to go to boss rush or anything. With that being the case, Skolex is all good. It would actually be super cool if we could get this angel deal. I would be very happy because we are in the need for some help here. I'm not even sure what an angel deal would give us that we would want, but we would take anything. We would even take old bandage. Now, is that the one that when we take damage, there's a chance to get health? Do you guys think that if I teleport fast enough, I can get to the mom's heart before I take damage in the first room? I'm actually willing to try that. So let's see what happens. All right, we're gonna spam Q. Okay, it didn't work in the way I wanted it to, but that's fine. But we're good. We still get like an extra hit. I don't think Book of Belial's stack, but if they did, that would be really cool. Isaac. Oh, I was not looking. I'm silly, but that's fine. We're still doing it. That's a lot of enemies there. Please don't throw lasers anytime soon. Maybe she won't throw lasers if we just keep those enemies on screen. Oh. So, you know, finally. I don't know what either of these do. That one gives you like an aura, right? I don't know what the other one does. Circle protection, protect me from myself. Oh. I don't really want to go to Blue Womb. We're gonna send it. We're close though. This is like a partial dub. You gotta be happy about a run that gets you this far. And we're healing from it. Alright. We have a hit. This is not great. It's the skull hand. We're doing fine though. There it is. It's gonna be right there. And spiders. Okay. No problems. I mean, in theory, if we can get to Satan in one piece, we might actually have this. One moment. All right, we're back at it. We took the circle of protection. Was it better than like the fan? I don't know. Ouch. What is this? Good pill, maybe? Are you a wizard? Okay. Not only is it Are You a Wizard, but we are only shooting out of one eyeball because of the stapler. And because of this, I believe that we are going to have to wait this one out. If I walk into that next room with a single eyeball available, I will seal my fate. So I think we're going to give it a second because I'm pretty sure Are You a Wizard is on a time limit. I hope, at least. If not, I'd be kind of upset. It is. Okay. Now we can give it our all in this next room. Ghosts. Oh, it's a lot of ghosts. Yeah, we... that's fine. What are we at? What's the time at? What are we looking like here? 34 minutes. That's fine. We'll give that one a go. We gave it a shot. We got pretty close. We got down to the final floor. If you know, I don't know what we'd have done different, but you know, I'm sure we got it next time. We'll give another. What's let me get out of here. Let's see if we can find a good challenge. It's probably like pretty easy to do. Perhaps. Let me just to give us a little bit. Let's do computer savvy. It's probably got something to do with tech. There it is. It's technology. We're going to mom. We got this. Easy peasy, living greasy. This is from the era where, when you went to do a challenge run, it was, more or less kind of like, oh, what a neat synergistic combination that you could get. I mean, Spoonbender and tech, you know, can't really, beat that. 2 bad pills. At some point, I'll evolve to just not take pills when I find them. But it's not now. So we'll continue to just gobble pills if we see them. Easy fight for the Duke of Dies. Him and his armada of flying winged bugs do not stand a chance. Oh, look at all that health. That would have been so sick on that last run, yeah? Dude, more pills. Ask and ye shall be ignored. That's a luck down. Sick. That's a health up. That's a I eated pills and, you know, got silly. Nice. On to the next floor with no issues. This one, hopefully, it will just be like a walk to the right and win kind of run. Would be nice to pick up something, you know, cool from the shop. I would always be down for a free damage up or something of the sort. But for now, we'll just keep on chugging. Yeah, I may do a little research after this, you know, see what all the different challenges actually give and see if there's any ones that would drastically increase benefits for following runs. Because I know there's been more than 0 scenarios in which I've been asking for an item that does not exist in the pool yet. You guys get over there. All right, cool. There it is. There's the free money. A few more rooms with pots and we'll be able to go snag something nice from the shop. Or just like drops in general. Base speed does feel a little gross here. Sure are getting a lot of coins from these fires despite having -1 luck. Alright, we got the tower. Pretty cool. Go into this room and probably just pop it. I heard a pot. I heard it somewhere. Where hath that pot been? Oh, looks like it didn't have anything in it. I did hear a penny, though. On to another. We might be able to get 15 cents before the floor ends, which would be kind of sick, not gonna lie. I would be absolutely super stoked to go check it out. And then, maybe one of these will drop a penny. There it is. There's the one we needed. Shop time, baby. We would just kind of buy whatever's in the shop. There's nothing in particular that we're looking for. With this run, I don't know if we go for Angel or Devil. I mean, we should have a good chance to do either, depending on which one we pick. 1+1. Yeah, we'll take the Humbling Bundle. It's a pretty good pickup. Want to go in the Curse Room, but also at the same time, I'm not particularly interested in it. Because I would only want to do it after the floor's over, and that's a really long walk back. I'm just gonna eat this. I'm tired of it being on the floor. The paralysis pill mocks me so. Alright, on to the second boss. What do we got? We got the Gurglings, which we don't really have to stand in their line of sight, which means they shouldn't charge towards us. Yeah, easy. Easy peasy living greasy. We'll check it. We have so much health right now, it'd be a shame. So, like, we take flight. And we take this. And we take 9 lives. And now we're set. I think we're golden. I believe at this point, Mom's goose is cooked. We've got flight, homing lasers, and health if we need it. So we will just be on our way. It's also nice that we're a little bit faster. Don't you eat that golden poop. I need that. That's important for my progression. Oh, wow. That was a lot of money. All right. Got the butthole out of there. Surprised that we got so much money so quickly. We can actually stop by our shop again if we manage to swing a key, which shouldn't be too hard. Now I'm actually curious. I'm not sure if it did or not, but in the room before the last room, on the last run, did I take damage from creep? From one of those charging, the charging shoal babies? What the heck is this? Silver dollar feels lucky. I'm not sure what that is, but it might be cool. I don't think I've seen it before. Always for seeing items that I don't traditionally see in a run. Unless they're bad. Which normally it happens anyway, so. I mean, one of these runs is going to change my mind about beans. I'm going to stop using it as the literal and figurative butt of a joke. No, never again. That means less spacebar items. Which I'm all for as well. But I think it only... Does no mean it just in general, or does it mean it just for, like, item rooms? I'm actually not sure. There's Pokego, I think, or is that a different one? Yeah, that's Pokego. That's alright. It's an alright item. It'll occasionally give us little dudes and guys to help us out, I believe. Not to be confused with the friendly ball, the frail. He looks so sad. Oh, he's this guy. I feel no empathy for you. You're gross. You're gross, and you try to shoot lasers at us. Oh, you shoot lasers twice. I thought you only shot them once. Yeah, you played me like a fool. I don't fight this guy enough, it seems. Ouch. It would be cool to see another guppy item, which is, you know, there's a couple of them. And by that I mean there's two. Guppy's head and something else. I'll take Mr. Dolly. The tears up's really all that matters there. All right, well, we got Devil Krampus. It should just be coal, I believe. We should just be getting coal from this man, since we have no, which is a welcome addition. Anything that gives us more damage at this point. Just try to stay in our semi-perpendicular, semi-diagonal area so that we don't get caught in his dumb lasers. He almost got us with that one, though. Luckily, it's not the Fallen, so no splitting. And we got coal. There it is. Good old lump of coal. Was there anything else we needed? I mean, I'm okay with going to the curse room. Because I would hate to get all the way to Mom's foot and then just get kind of stomped. Which probably won't happen. Oh, uh-oh. I don't know why I had a longer timer. It feels like sometimes the bombs have incredibly short timers. No, thank you. I'm not interested. Even though it could be an item, as we saw earlier when we got, you know, 2 of them. Which was pretty sick. We'll leave the silver dollar here for now. Just because I think we're sitting pretty with our spacebar item now. Some emergency health just in case we need it. Which hopefully is not the case. Aside from a guppy transformation, a pooter appears. Dude, there he is. Look at him. He's killing it. That's him. That's Gargantua Max, the pooter. He's here to deliver our enemies into their final resting place via pooting. And also bullets. I guess tears. So Isaac's crying, right? Is everyone crying? Are all of the enemies in the game crying? Would they all be considered tears? I mean, they're considered tears from the perspective of describing how they are. But is it actually tears? Is it a thematic nomenclature, if you will? Probably is. I mean, a lot of these enemies, you know, I would believe that they were crying. You would not have to try very hard to convince me. Please stop homing into the rock. Instead, if you could home onto the enemy, that'd be great. Thank you. The one downside about homing tears is that sometimes it just doesn't work. Alright, Greed's here. We'll just stay on the other side so we can get our coal to work off. Pretty good, though. That's a decent amount of money. We shouldn't have to worry about any more money for the rest of the game. We're at 50 cents. And hopefully the next shops will be more pleasant to us. Now that we've dealt with their, the menacing shadow on the wall. Dude, a frowning gaper appears? Alright. We got our frowning gaper now. Forsaken, that's cool. I didn't notice that he actually had like a little sound blot in the loading screen. I wonder how many of the actual bosses have that I haven't noticed. I think the siren from the alt path has it, right? Or whatever her name is. Ooh, thank goodness that's still there. We'll take both of these, honestly. It is more damage. I mean, it's a lot of health to give up, but like, I think really all we're needing right now is damage. Anything else we get is gravy on top, and now we're one off from conjoined, which is, you know, once again, more damage. Health-wise, we're doing all right. Whenever we need to, we can just turn our extra lives into, you know, 3 chances. Being that, I think it's 3, right? I could test it out right now, but I don't really want to. Save it for when we have to figure it out in the future anyway. Not sure what we'll get back here. Would be pretty cool to get one of the black markets, though. We will at least get a crawl space. Alright, what do we got? A rosary? It is a tears up, which is cool. However, I do think that picking up the rosary... Oh, actually, no. We have the no, so we're fine. Because I think the rosary increases the chance that you run into the Bible in the pool, which would just instantly get us a kill, which is fine. But we have, nice, pheromones. Nice, I guess we'll take our pheromones and be on our way. We have no, so that just won't happen. So we're not too concerned. Even though we could drop no and shoot for the Bible, and then we wouldn't have to worry about getting hit. But also, I don't think we really need to worry about that anyway, because it is just the mom fight. Well, I mean, it's 2 mom fights, but it's just, you know, the 2 mom fights. We should be fine. And if not, that'll be an unfortunate and very sad conclusion to this run. But I think we got it. And then hopefully we get something cool. Maybe we'll even unlock one of the tech items. I don't know if there's any of the tech items that we don't have, though. Have we run into Tech X yet? Is that an unlockable item? I know we've hit Tech Point 5. And Tech Point 5 is sick. Hello there, Loki. Welcome back to the club. We will do what we did in the last run, which is kill you and hopefully not get hit by these spikes. Alright, Loki down. We'll grab Sty, which is a damage and range up, which is, maybe not a damage up. Oh well. I do see a Tinted Rock over here. They will snag. We'll run over to the shop. 12 minutes, that's not bad. Not like we're particularly hurrying for anything. It's not like we have to get to boss rush. Although, who knows? We might find the skull and then pick up something cool on boss rush and just teleport out. For our free item. Okay, golden key. Neat. I think that's the second golden key we've got in this floor, so I'm not, you know, it is what it is. Hopefully we're making our way to the shop. There it is. And we shouldn't run into greed. I mean, I guess we could run into super greed. We will absolutely, without a doubt, take the black candle. Because we hate curses. We don't really want to luck down. Magician is just actually redundant. But we'll take the 2 of spades. And I guess we'll walk with the magician, just because, you know, you double homing. Pheromones. Or we could run pheromones. That also works. Turn mom against herself. You know, for whatever that's worth. And then we're going to be on our way. I'm glad that we have 2 golden keys. You know, that's really one of the worst parts about certain room generations, or certain room patterns, is you just walk in And, you know, it doesn't matter whether it's like spikes or a fire or there's like a lock there and it's your last key and you're just like, damn. That almost feels undeserved. Like if I hadn't gone in that room yet and I was just walking in, you could always say, hey, you know, just, you know, slow down when you walk into a room. Yeah, but, you know, sometimes if you slow down when you walk into a room, you just get hit. And sometimes those die. You gotta be on your toes. But 2 feet in front of you in a much smaller room than normal, you just got like a key. It's like, oh man, that feels bad. Let's re-roll these. Booster pack. I mean, booster pack's kind of neat. Might give us some cool cards. 2 of diamonds, strength, the emperor, the empress, and stars. We'll take stars with us just because that will get us to the point of ooh, free money. That'll get us to the point that we can teleport back out from boss rush if we get the boss rush in time, which we should. We got plenty of time right now. Uh-oh, spiders. Grab this money and then we'll hit the 2 of diamonds probably. Unless this gives us some money too. We got 32 cents. We got discount cards there, which we don't need. Take the stars. Honestly, you're probably looking for like champion belt. Would be kind of cool. No, not any of those. I mean, Tarot Claw's cool. I don't think it does us anything right now, though. So we'll just, you know, honestly, let's just take the flashlight. Or the nightlight. Take the nightlight and we'll be on our way. We've got things to do, places to be. I still have other things to record that's not Isaac today. Concern it. Health-wise, we're killing it. We're doing absolutely fine on the health spectrum. Oh, it's Blue Mom. Everybody likes Blue Mom. Means you get the gross enemies and the massive cankles. Alright, we're doing fine though. Not even concerned. I just noticed that the doors also have blue eyes. Those kind of go hard. You know, like feel free to screenshot type stuff. I wish I was as crazy as an Isaac player to where I could actively use the nightlight just as like the back of my hand, just like using it as part of your tool. I've seen some people out there who just go ham with the nightlight. Okay, Spider, get out of here, dude. Oh, is it just this? We didn't even have to... I guess it is just Mom's foot that we had to get to. And then what do we got in here? I mean, Mom's knife's kind of funny. The mother transformation with knives. And then we got this here. I mean, we might as well, right? We got all the way here. We'll just knock out a boss rush for fun. Just for funsies. And if anything goes wrong, we can just teleport out. Or, I mean, honestly, I think if we just die, we just finish the run anyway. But it was a pretty sick run. I hope we get something cool for this. There's the Blighted Ovum. I'm wondering, you know, really what the next step is. I for some reason, there's this blockage in my mind of what I need to do in Isaac. And I just keep thinking, like, man, I gotta get the missing poster. I'm just missing the missing poster. I think the next step we're gonna do after this is we're probably gonna just try to unlock everybody. Get all of our characters unlocked. And of course, the Lost is, you know, up to luck entirely, whether or not we get him. I don't think there's any way to force spawn the missing poster. I guess maybe we can't even do it in greed mode. I was gonna say if we get a we get restock and we have a trinket slot, we can farm it, but that's pretty unlikely. I'm not gonna hold my breath for that one, but the other ones we can get, you know, without too much concern. I'm not sure why that Girdling just stopped right in front of me. He just decided he was no longer interested in fighting, I suppose. Which I get it. If I saw somebody slinging 4 to 5 homing knives and just, you know, obliterating all of my peers, I'd probably be like, yeah, I'll take a rain check. A lot of golden enemies, holy moly. Oh, in other news, important stuff that matters. I finally managed to get my hands on some of that sweet, sweet Isaac Tears G Fuel. That'll be my drink, my thematic drink for when I go to Isaac. At least for a while, and then I'll probably switch back to coffee. But I'm excited to try it. I did not get to get the cup, though. Those lucky son of a guns who got it day of. By the time I got there a day late to the sales, those limited edition Isaac cups were gone. The bundle was kaput, and I do not intend on lining anybody else's pockets to get it. So we'll see. Maybe they'll do a cup release with the new flavor. They got a new flavor that came out, Brimstone. I think it's like cherry limeade or something. Yeah, it might be good. You know, depending on how the Isaac's Tears taste. Maybe they're salty. Get like salty white grape pineapple. Yeah, I'm sure somebody would like it. But depending on how that is, maybe we'll snag ourselves some cherry limeade. Be pretty epic. Ouch. I'm just glad that they restocked the first one. Got in on that Memorial Day sale, which they aptly labeled the anime Memorial Day sale, which I guess makes sense. G Fuel's a pretty big anime-centric drink company. I didn't think about it until the other day. I was like, you know, they really do have a lot of stuff. I mean, I got their Code Vein cup when it came out because I thought it was neat, but I still haven't played Code Vein yet. And I never really got any crazy reviews to either side as to whether Code Vein was a good play or not. You know, the people who got it and liked it, they're like, yeah, it's pretty good. And the people who got it and didn't like it, they're like, yeah, it's not great. Nothing too extreme. And I have not looked myself. All right, we love ending it on the juicy sack, comma, sticky babies. And I think that's gonna cover it for this run. Dude, robo-baby 2.0. See, do you remember when I was talking earlier about how you do a run and you unlock an item and it just makes the rest of your runs worse? It's, you know, kind of like that. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of The Binding of Isaac Repentance. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, let me know how you felt down below. And until next time, I'll see you when I see you. Ciao.